Another FA Cup weekend with no Bracknell involvement. Where could we go this time? We aren't going as far away as I originally intended because Winchester City are moving back to their home, the Charters Community Stadium, after a few months of redevelopment work, which includes a fancy 3G pitch, and today they host Step 2 Weymouth in the FA Cup third qualifying round for the ground's grand reopening. Neither side are doing well in their respective leagues. Winchester are in the relegation zone and Weymouth are also in the relegation zone. Bear in mind though that league positions don't matter in the FA Cup. This competition can pull off some shocks, and I know Davo and his team would try and pull it off today to attempt to win the club some important cash. And also for Weymouth, a win would see them one step closer to coming up potentially against EFL opposition in the first round proper. I'm expecting a big gate from Winchester and almost certainly from the Weymouth faithful. Hopefully there's a good atmosphere and it doesn't go to a replay, which will no longer happen from the first round proper, by the way. Do me a favour and drop a like on the video at the end of the video, or you could pause the video and do it now. Cheers! Now let's make our score predictions. I think it's going to be a very close game this afternoon. I reckon it will go to a replay, so I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. And yeah, it'd be tough going to Weymouth away on a Tuesday night, but it'd be a great venue to go to for Winchester anyway. But to get this far, Winchester had to see off Hungerford Town away in a replay. Last round, it's 1-0, 89th minute, I believe it wasn't. It might have been Ike Hill, I might be wrong. And as for Weymouth, they beat Sholing away in the last round. But it'd be great to see everybody here today, but I'm in particular looking forward to seeing this redevelopment of the ground with a 3G pitch. It's going to be fantastic. So with that, I'm going to go on in. Sorry, Jem, we missed your prediction. What's your score prediction?
To begin with, about predictions, I wasn't going in the muddy bit anyway, we're in my boots.
Sorry about those.
My prediction today, I'm going a 2-1 Winch. I think that it's the FA Cup, anything can happen. And also, to top it off, Weymouth aren't been doing great recently, so who knows what could happen.
So Weymouth initially started off the season very poorly, losing all 7 of the league games, and they turned it round with a 2-1 win at Dorking Wanderers, and since then, 4-1 win at Sholing in the last round of the FA Cup, and a 1-1 draw against Worthing back in the league. So my first thoughts on the new update to the Charters Community Stadium. It is lovely. It is so much nicer than I thought it even would be. It's nice to finally see it standing terrace behind the other goal. That wasn't there previously. The main stand to the side has now been brought a bit closer to the pitch so you can get a good view of the pitch for the fans sitting there anyway. The perimeter of the ground is all green, a bit like Winklebury at Basingstoke, but it's very, very nice. The 3G is very nice to walk on as well. There's also a new food van or food area, so that looks wonderful. Yeah, overall it's just very nice and clean. There's a lot more jobs to do, like Davo said, to the ground, but hopefully in the future it might even be ready for Step 2 football if they can ever, make it that far. But overall it is a solid upgrade. And of course there's these new dugouts, very modern, pretty standard, but they do a good job by the looks of things. Nice bibs. So Davo, how good does it feel to return home, and how much of a positive impact will the new 3G and whole redevelopment of the ground have on the club and the community?
Oh, it's huge, to be honest with you. I came here 7 years ago-ish now, I think, and at the time they were talking about we're going to get a 3G pitch, Davo, and this, that and the other, and 7 years later, 6 years later, they sort of got a lot of the sign-off for some of the funding and things like that. Started it in the start of May, and here we are, end of September, and here it is. It looks great. The pitch is phenomenal. It's one of the best 3Gs, I know it sounds a bit biased, but I've seen in terms of the way the ball moves. Even when it's dry, it just skids across the surface. It's really good, and it just looks smarter and tidier. There's still bits to do here, but it's looking really good. And yeah, this morning the kids were here. Every team from under that 7s all the way up was training here. Hundreds and hundreds of kids, so yeah, it's great, it's fantastic. Also, do you hope that this shiny new upgrade will attract new fans so the club can grow even further? I hope so. I think it's it's tough. We've punched above our weight year in, year out, and we're going to have to continue to do that until the kind of revenue and the club builds up from what we do here. So the good thing is that it's a community club. There'll be a lot of people here coming and training here that will maybe stay on for the games and things like that, and then they get attached to it. And we're a lovely club, lovely people, love what we do and start to get engrossed in it, and the fan base will grow.
So lastly, it's the FA Cup today. Weymouth have struggled themselves this season, although they've turned things around recently, in the league above. How much would it mean to make the first round proper if you can win this round and the next?
Oh, it's huge, absolutely huge. I know yourself at Bracknell over the last couple of years have done amazing things, and we would love that opportunity. We got to the fourth qualifying round once since I've been here. If we can do it, it'd be amazing. But real tough game. They're obviously big favourites, but we'll give it a good go like we always do.
Who has just done that, by the way? Yeah. Oh, the coach killed you. Fuck off, Mike.
A Davo shot. I think it'll be goals galore today. Oh, hang on. Another thing I noticed actually, or realised, is there'll be next to no more postponements for this club, which is fantastic for them, unless obviously there's a cup tie or heavy snowfall, which is very, very unlikely in this country. So this is our spot for at least the first half anyway. It's getting quite busy here, as you can see. Hopefully, there's a massive crowd for this one. Hoping for anywhere between 600 to 1,000. That'd be nice. Last time I saw a big crowd here was the playoff final 3 seasons ago. That was 1,000 here that day. So hopefully a big crowd for the big return of Winchester City. Weymouth fans making some atmosphere early on in the game.
Come on, you've got to be first to that second ball.
That goal was not going to count, clearly.
Could be good, could be good.
Oh,
That's good.
Take it on Kearney. Can you finish? Oh, he's hit the post.
he's obviously standing in the screen.
Finally winning the goal himself there, but nothing's been given by the ref. About 5 or so minutes to go now in this half, and there's claims there for a penalty.
That's a penalty. No. Miles wide. Nope. Oh, he's not looking good. Fit.
Gone for it. Reflection. Winchester having more chances at the moment in this game, I'd say. Oh, it's a goal for Winch! And Jamie Barron, the captain, scores for Winch. I'm not surprised. It's 1-0 to the hosts. All kicking off the pitch now, which is not great to see, but 1-0 to Winchester. I'd say Winchester slightly deserved their lead. They've had overall the more opportunities presented to them. And Weymouth had a couple. One of them was saved by Luke Kearney, but ultimately I think Winchester just about deserve this lead. Hopefully it doesn't go to a replay. That's what I don't want to see in an FA Cup game. But yeah, hopefully we get some more shots and action in the second half, and yeah, can Weymouth come back? That is the thing, but who knows? Big second half ahead. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, good delivery. Good delivery in though. 2-0 to the Citizens. Well, they scored set leads just moments before half time, and they've scored just moments after the start of the second half. If they hold on to this could be a good upset for Winchester, and Weymouth could be out. It's Tommy Wright with the goal, giving Winchester the 2-0 advantage. But all it takes is for Weymouth to score one goal, and the game is back on really for the Terrors. Here was Cabourn. We know he can drive the ball. Gone for a shot. The goalkeeper spills it. Simba! Oh, Simba Malambo to seal a big win. It was just wide of the post. 15 or 20 minutes to go now.
He's still got that. Oh my God. There we go.
And Weymouth now pulled the goal back. It was well drilled in. They're back in the game with about 10 minutes to go now. So Winchester have got hold on. Otherwise, it could well be a replay on Tuesday night. Another save by Kearney.
A few moments later.
Shoot. Injury time now, and Weymouth pulling it back. Cannot believe this game. Absolutely crazy. I feel for the Winchester fans, but there's still time for either side to grab a winner. Lethal opportunity this. I have to say, I'm absolutely gutted for Dave-O and the Winchester City fans. I really thought they were going to do it. They can see both those goals with about 10 or so minutes to go. That's the thing with 2-0. All it takes is for the opposition to score a goal and they're back in the game, effectively. Credit to Weymouth. It takes a lot of determination and character to come back from 2-0 down anyway. So it goes to replay on Tuesday at the home of Weymouth, the Bob Lucas Stadium. That'd be a cracker, I'm sure. Luke Kenny making a few good saves as well. But yeah, it's been a decent afternoon of football. Gutted for Winchester, like I said, but fair play to Weymouth for coming back from 2-0 down. But until then, thank you guys, as always, for watching these videos, and I'll see you guys very soon.